Hi, I'm Charlie Band. I am a member of the St. Andrew's Discernment Committee, along with our chair, Brian Bird, Vicki Russell, Elaine Mills, Charlie Marth, and Anna Catherine Super. And as you know, we have been tasked with searching for and eventually recommending to the vestry a new rector priest for our parish. This is a long and I think spirit-led journey that we are going through, and it has several steps. The first step involves you, very much so. On Monday, this coming Monday, March the 1st, you will be receiving an email from the church, and this email will have a link to something called the Church Assessment Tool, or the CAT, C-A-T. This is a survey which has been designed by a company called Holy Cow Consulting. I don't know where the name came from. It's probably a long story. But nevertheless, this is a comprehensive and a very good survey that is used throughout the Diocese of Western North Carolina. The purpose, of course, is to try to provide a clearer picture of who we are as a parish, our strengths, our potential challenges, what directions we see for the church in the future, and what qualities in a rector we will be looking for to lead us into that future. It's a very important part of this journey that we're going through. And we want you very much to be involved in this. Father Todd, a few days ago, delivered what I thought was an eloquent description on video of the purpose and importance of this CAT survey. So what I'm going to do right now is just emphasize a few points that I think are important to know as you take the survey. And this will be in writing on the email itself, so you don't have to take notes. The first thing I want to emphasize is that this is strictly anonymous. So feel free to be as candid as you can. I want you to share your perceptions, your opinions, your experiences. Be perfectly honest. There's no way that anything you say will be drawn back to you. Next, I need to tell you that it's important to complete the survey in one sitting. This is not the kind of program that allows you to take part of the survey, get up, walk away, turn the computer off or whatever, come back and finish where you left off. It won't do that. So you do need to choose a time when you can relax and take the survey all at one sitting. And I would recommend 30 to 40 minutes to be on the safe side for taking this. Another thing to emphasize is the fact that every church member in your household, 16 and over, can and should take the survey. Now, you may have given the church only one email address for your household. But the important thing to know is that every member of the household can use that same link. One person takes the survey, clicks the submit button. The next person can sit down, go back into the email, click the link again, and there's a brand new survey that the next person can take. And we encourage you to do that. The one thing we don't encourage you to do is to talk among yourselves about what you're saying and the responses that you are making, because we want everyone's perspective, everyone's individual, unique perception, and we can't get that if people discuss among themselves how they're going to answer a particular question. Another caveat is that the program will not take you to the next screen until you've answered all the questions on the screen. So you do need to answer all the questions. However, the questions are very user-friendly, and they simply offer you a set of choices, a set of options for you to choose. You don't have to write any long, complicated essay questions or anything like that. So it's easy to answer the questions, even if you say don't know. I mean, it generally gives you an option such as that. So that's important to remember. Someone asked a very good question the other day about COVID and whether or not COVID should factor into your experience with the church and your various ways of responding to the questions. I would say, and I think the vestry and the discernment committee would agree, that you should think in terms of pre-COVID and post-COVID. Think of the church and what experiences you had with the service, with the missions, all of the aspects of the church pre-COVID, and think about what your expectations are after COVID. The reason for that is that COVID is a temporary anomaly, and hopefully this will be something in the past by the time we have our new priest. So that should not really factor in heavily, unless it's, I think there are one or two questions that might specifically, ask specifically about COVID. But other than that, I want you to remember too that this is a work of stewardship and mission. This is more than just filling out a form or answering a survey. I think all of us should use this time. And Lent, being Lent, the timing is perfect. Use the taking of this cat as a time for personal and spiritual reflection. I certainly plan to do that as I take the the survey. Want to thank you ahead of time for doing this. As I say, it opens up Monday, but the window will remain open until March the 22nd. So you have that much time if you need it, but I would encourage you to go ahead and take the survey and know that you have completed it. The ideal is to take it online. But if you seriously have trouble either accessing a computer or taking the survey using the computer, there are paper copies that available that we can get to you. Along those lines, any problems, any questions or requests that you have, you can contact me. And again, this will be in writing on the email. Charlie Band, my email address is cband@mindspring.com. My telephone number is on the email as well. So thank you so much for your willingness to be an essential part of this assessment. And remember that this is your chance to help build St. Andrew's future. And God bless all of you.